Hi everyone, David Ward. It is Thursday, March 31st, 2022, 1:01 a.m. Central Time in the US. I'm going to do a quick run through here of Ethereum US dollar. I'm going to go ahead and switch over here to Ethereum US dollar, where we went up to the red diagonal trend line from the aqua diagonal trend line. Will we continue up towards the yellow diagonal trend line at around 47.97 and 29 cents. Let's have a look at lower time frames and see. Macro group, red RSI and blue LSMA in 11 days above level 30. That increases the odds to run up to the white aqua upper B bands. Is it possible for the green RSI to overextend up to the white upper, to run up to this white upper at 37.89, 37.89, excuse me, 47.89, my bad, 47.89. No, that's 37.89, yep. Aqua upper. They're both above level 30, but will they do that this candle? It's still possible. White upper. Hey, we know this white aqua upper is currently acting as resistance. To me, I see more room. In other words, we go up to the white aqua upper maybe. Is the red RSI up here at the white aqua upper to hold support there, like we were here? And we stayed up there, the white aqua upper with the red RSI, up here at the white aqua upper, especially when the red RSI got above level 70, which is white. Support remained at the white upper B band in that 23-day time frame. We need that red RSI back up above level 70 if we want to expect or anticipate that we hold the white aqua upper. We'll see what happens the next 23-day candle that begins in 2 days, 18 hours. So we have a new 23-day and 2-day, 18 hours. And we have a new 18-day in less than 18 hours. I want to see this red RSI going up from this white lower towards level 50, which is yellow, synonymous with the basis, to show support for us at the basis, so that when we have a pullback from the white aqua upper to the basis, the red RSI is there to help try to hold support there at the basis or just below the basis, just like the blue LSMA is just a little below the basis, just a little below level 50, which is synonymous with the B-band basis. So if I say basis while pointing down here, that's implying level 50. By the way, the B-band basis is the 20 moving average. All of these, the 3-week, not the 20-day, not the 19-day, not the 18-day, not what? The red RSI is not above level 30, white lower 30, much less up here near the basis to hold support at the basis. So right now we're overextended up in the 18, 19, and 20-day time frames. And we are overextended up a little bit here in the 17-day with the price action at the basis. But is the red RSI up here at the basis? No. The green RSI is up there at level 50 basis, showing that we are overextended above the red RSI that says where actual support would be. Not to say the green RSI cannot overextend down a little bit below that support at that time, and then the next candle after that, then go back up, overextend back up above where the red RSI says there's support at that time. Potential is still there for white aqua upper. That's 39.50 to 4,500, 39.50 to 4,400. 39.50 to 4,400. We're above level 30, above level 30, about to get above level 30, above level 30. And that's White upper is 40,058. Aqua upper is 4,429. Let me change this font to 20. We're already at the white aqua upper. Can we get to the white aqua upper in the 8-day? That's 41.25 to 45.50. We need that aqua, excuse me, not aqua. We need that blue LSMA to get above level 30, the red RSI to get above level 50 to increase the odds of going up from this B-band basis to the white upper towards about 4K. Will that occur this 8-day candle? I'd be surprised. That's why I'm saying this is the 8-day now. That's why I said even the weekly candle for Bitcoin, that's up here in the top right-hand corner for Ethereum USD. We're here at the basis, but if we want to go up from this basis towards the white aqua upper, it would help if that red RSI would go above level 50, synonymous with the basis, to show support of us going up from the basis towards where? The white aqua upper, where the green RSI is pointing. But we need that blue LSMA to get above level 30 to also help support that. At least 85, 90% of the time. Now this also means, looking at this 1 week, we need to be seeing some upward pressure occurring. Of course we are in the 12-hour, 24-hour, 2-day, 3-day. We see where the red RSI closed above level 50, triggering upward pressure. Even in the 4-day, about to do that in the 5-day, and that upward pressure lasts for how long? I'd say at least until 1, 2, 3 5-day candles, at least, if not more 5-day candles. You know, let's see what it looks like when it starts turning down, and when it starts turning down, will it be coming down pretty quick, or will it be going out gradually? I'd say there's a pretty decent chance of it going out gradually, but we'll see. But right now we'd have to say this white aqua upper in the 5-day is resistance. That's 34.37 to 36.90. We're about to begin another 5-day candle where this blue LSMA will then get up above level 30, the red RSI above level 50. That will increase the odds of us going up to the aqua upper, maybe even overextend up above it a little bit, because the green RSI may go a little bit above the aqua upper, level 90, towards the orange upper, level 100. So yeah, could we wick up above that, the next candle, above the aqua upper towards the orange upper? Sure, that is possible. But look at it potentially going back down at least to the white aqua upper, and then maybe back down towards the basis on the way back down, because we have a while yet before seeing expansion. Don't forget, we still have contraction. The B-bands are still contracting. They're still contracting at the moment. If we want to get expansion up, we need the red RSI above level 70 and the blue LSMA above level 40. That's one way to get expansion. Another way is for both of them, the red RSI and the blue LSMA, to get above level 50, like what we did here. They both got above level 50. We got expansion. The red RSI and blue LSMA both above level 50, but with the green RSI going up above level 70, preferably, to show overextension above the white upper towards this orange upper. We needed something like that right here. Red RSI is way ahead of the blue LSMA. That's why I'm saying the red RSI above level 70 and the blue LSMA above level 40, there's a chance for expansion up. But if the green RSI is coming down at that time, if it's coming down at that time, like right here, the green RSI is coming down, no, don't expect expansion up yet. Need the green RSI going back up, preferably above level 70, before you start seeing expansion of the B-bands, expansion up. But the good thing is red RSI is currently above level 50 in this 5-day. It can trigger upward pressure that lasts until the white energy comes back down to level 50. Well, right here, we see when the red RSI is above level 50, the blue LSMA is above level 40. Here we go up from the basis towards the white aqua upper. Red RSI, blue LSMA both above level 30. That increases the odds of, number one, the red RSI going up from level 30, white going up from it to where? At least the basis. But with the blue LSMA also going above level 30 right here, that increases the odds to go up to the white aqua upper. Then if the blue LSMA also gets above level 50, that can create cause for expansion. The B-band's expanding up. Let's look at lower time frames. Blue LSMA is up pretty high in this 24-hour. Red RSI is not even down here towards level 70 to show us going below this white upper B-band, going below it and remaining below it for any kind of sustained period of time. That red RSI needs to come on down here below level 70 to show any kind of support of the price action actually doing that, dropping down below the white lower and staying down below it. Right now that white upper is 3,265 basically. Red RSI is up here at the aqua upper, and you see the price action. The green RSI is currently overextended above the red RSI. This saying aqua upper is currently above it right now, but currently the red RSI is saying current price should be around like that, but don't forget at some point the green RSI can overextend down below where the red RSI is, and then the red RSI has to catch up with it. And when it goes down, don't be surprised if the white upper B-band acts as support, as that's where it falls down to, the white upper B-band, because the red RSI, is it below the white upper, below level 70 yet? No. We still have upward pressure until this white energy comes down to level 50 in the 2-day, the 3-day, and will be the 4-day. That's several 4-day candles, y'all, where sideways at worst, upward at best. And I'm thinking somewhere between 4K and 4,500 at the moment is what I'm thinking. 4,500 is this aqua upper, but the next candle, that aqua upper will be a lower price. So it's probably would be that orange upper. If we went up to that orange, that means we got expansion up, which means the blue LSMA got above level 40 and the red RSI got above level 70. Well, that may be 1, 2, 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks. What does the 3-week look like? That red RSI is going to start coming up pretty strong to break out above the blue LSMA. Just like right here, red RSI broke out above the blue LSMA. Of course, you don't see the blue LSMA back in here where the red RSI went down below the blue LSMA and then poked back up above the blue LSMA. Number one is that 8-day red RSI needs to get on up here above level 50 while that white energy is still pretty high so that upward pressure can continue. But then we won't double the 8-day to the 16-day, which is right here. Then we want the red RSI in the 16-day to close above level 50 before the white energy in the 8-day can come down and close below level 50. We want the red RSI in the 16-day to win that pressure race. And that will be another 6 days, 18 hours, plus another 16 days on top of that to see about where if the red RSI is getting pretty close to level 50, and then we'll see where the white energy is in the 8-day at that time. Let's go back to the short-term group. Just a moment. That will bother me if I don't change it. Control C. delete, Control V, apply to all. Yeah, it looks like we could go to the white aqua lower, but I mean, look where they are, 33.26 to 33.48. These are pretty tight. Could we get expansion down? Well, look how high this blue LSMA is in the 8-hour time frame. Yeah, I know that blue LSMA in the 4-hour is getting pretty close to level 50, but don't be surprised if we end up going sideways here a while in that 4-hour. Because this blue LSMA, I mean, can we come down here to level 50, the green RSI come down here and the red RSI come down here below level 60 and support price action falling down to the basis that would be a little higher by the time it gets down there, maybe around 32.95, 3,300, potentially 32.70. Depends on how soon it would go down there if it's going to do that. But don't forget that blue LSMA is up super high. If we're going to get any kind of substantial drop, expansion down here, if we're going to get that, that red RSI and blue LSMA both need to get below level 50. If we're going to have increased odds of falling down to the white aqua lower B band, if we're going to do that, number one, this blue LSMA needs to be below level 70. Or let me say it this way, the red RSI needs to be below level 50 and the blue LSMA needs to be below level 70 in order to increase the odds of coming down to the white aqua lower B bands that are currently rising. So with each candle, the price that they are currently will keep getting higher and higher as we get more contraction. If we get more contraction, I'm kind of still seeing more sideways, maybe eventually hitting the basis in this 8-hour, but you know, on out here around 3,300, 32.78 to 3,300, maybe 32.70 to 3,300. So I said number one, the red RSI below level 50, the blue LSMA below level 70 to come down to the white aqua lower. Number one. Number two, we need downward pressure going in this 24-hour, meaning the red RSI has gone below level 50. Need the red RSI in the 12-hour to go below level 50. You know, downward pressure triggered, a downward pressure trend, because I'm not going to open a short if it's not a downward pressure trend. Right now, we still have an upward pressure trend in that near-term group, so all scalping that I do in this short-term group will be with the trend. I'm only looking for longs. I'm waiting for a pullback to open a long rather than looking to open a short. You know, right now still the trend is up, in my opinion. This is not financial advice or trading advice. What you do with your money is your concern. It is none of mine. This is only educational purposes and my personal opinion purposes. The immediate group is not telling us much right now. All right, so again, if we did have a pullback, I'm seeing maybe about 3,300. That 12-hour, that green RSI keeps coming up, y'all. You see the red RSI is still above level 70, which is white, synonymous with the white. So the white uppers has been holding support. The red RSI over here is above the aqua upper. It's above level 90. And you see the price action staying right around that aqua upper. The blue LSMA is still up real high, nowhere near coming down below level 70, so that the price action could have a chance of coming down to the white aqua lower B bands. You know, we don't see any of that in play anytime soon in the 24-hour. If you do have a drop, just all of a sudden, wham, that is a shakeout, because the red RSI is not anywhere near level 70 to support the price action staying down below the white upper. So if we went down below the white upper all of a sudden, below the white upper B band and came down towards the basis, expect it to close up here at or above the white upper B band. Seriously. That would be overextended down if the price action all of a sudden went down here to the basis, and that red RSI is nowhere down here near the basis to show any kind of support of keeping it down at the basis and potentially going below the basis even more. You know, that would be a shakeout if you saw that occur. They do occur on occasions, but mostly this has been organic movement. Most of this has just been slow, positive, steady, organic movement. One upward pressure race triggered after another with the red RSI closing above level 50. But again, we're looking at right now between 3,700 and 4K when looking at that 6-day time frame, but we may have to wait until the next 6-day candle when that blue LSMA gets above level 30 and the red RSI gets above level 50. And we know in the 6th day when the red RSI gets above level 50, that can trigger upward pressure that lasts until the white energy comes back down to or near level 50. It depends on how high the white energy goes. If the white energy went up to 120, I want you to half that, which would be 60, which would mean upward pressure would continue until the white energy gets down to level 60, which is right there, instead of level 50. It depends on how high the white energy goes as to how long that pressure will last. Yeah, we could be having a run for 4K. Will we stay there long? No, I would expect another pullback at least to the basis, wherever the 20 moving average, yellow dotted line, which is synonymous with the B-band basis, is currently at 3,300. I'd expect a run up to the white aqua upper, but then potentially back right down to the basis. Because the blue LSMA is still kind of low, you know. That red RSI is nowhere near the white aqua area, so that when the price action went up to the white aqua upper B bands, the price action could stay around the white aqua upper B bands like we did here. The red RSI was up here around the white aqua, was up here around the white aqua, so we could stay around the white aqua. Once that red RSI falls away from the white aqua, well, we can fall away from the white aqua upper B bands. Yeah, we're definitely looking at about 3,750 to 4,100, somewhere in that range. 3,750 to 4,100. 3,750 to 4,100. That's up here to my 1.618. We break out above that. That could very well be a sign of strength, but it could also end up being an exponential rally in phase B before coming back down again pretty hard. That's why I'm not, yeah, we could very well be in accumulation, let's say reaccumulation, because all of this is a long-term accumulation schematic. This whole event right here, this entire episode right here, is acting as our backup last point of support event in phase D as in delta of our long-term accumulation schematic. Phase A, selling climax, automatic rally, second test of support, exponential rally in a two-tiered accumulation schematic in phase B, a long creek down here to a test, bounce up to get ready to then dive into this creek and then spring out of it. But really, I don't like for you to look at it like that, because sometimes that spring is kind of wide. This one was a real narrow, deep spring here where we then sprung up out of it. Sometimes we come down and have an extended phase C and test again before then going up. Sometimes it's like that. But had our Wyckoff spring in phase C as in Charlie, then when we finally broke out above this resistance right here, this was not our backup last point of support. This was the last point of support before going up with our sign of strength that ended right here. Well, this sign of strength that ended right here was also our buying climax of a distribution schematic. This here was an up thrust after distribution, because this closed higher than our buying climax in phase A of distribution. I go into that in more detail on the website. So are we in accumulation right now, or I'd say reaccumulation after redistribution? This was full-fledged distribution. This was redistribution. Each time followed by a period of accumulation, or reaccumulation. We didn't have no phase E, or phase D, and then phase E. Phase D is where you have, instead of a sign of strength, like you do in a, here's a sign of strength going up from here in accumulation. Sign of strength is synonymous with sign of weakness coming down below that area. Just like how we went up above this area, we would have to come down below this area for a sign of weakness in phase D as in delta, and potentially keep falling lower than that for another sign of weakness in phase E. We're not seeing that. This is a backup last point of support event, a huge backup last point of support event in phase D as in delta, before going up with phase E as in echo in our long-term accumulation schematic. All right, so again, we could be looking at about 3750 to 4K, maybe as much as 4150. It's hard to say just yet. We'd have to see the price action going up first before we start getting more precise, let's say, with a range in which you would close a scalp, let's say, or a swing. Because I'm thinking white aqua upper B bands in the weekly, but the white aqua upper B bands will be a lower price in the future than where they are currently, because the B bands are contracting. So I'm saying around 3750, 3700 to 3750 for the white upper, and around 4000 to 4150 for the aqua upper at that time as they contract, and we go up there to meet them while they are contracting in this weekly. But I think it may be the next weekly candle when the blue LSMA gets above level 30. Just like right here when we went above level 30, here we would go running up from the basis to the white aqua upper in the 4-day time frame. And remind you, we still have overpressure that lasts until the white energy comes down to level 50, until the white energy comes down to level 50, until the white energy comes down to level 50. We're about to trigger overpressure in the 6-day, about to trigger overpressure in the 1 week. So overpressure is definitely in control, everyone. So if you're thinking about open or short, please be super careful. I would rather you wait on a dip down and then open a long, rather so that you're trading with the trend, rather than looking, oh, maybe I can short right here. You know, when it goes down, yeah, maybe I can short right here. Nope, white upper's holding support. Maybe I can short here. Here comes the green down. Nope, white upper's holding support. Because note how the red RSI is still up here above white upper, level 70. You have to be careful like that when you have upward pressure in higher time frames. It's still ongoing. Be careful of trying to short in that. Don't do that. You're introducing too much risk of trying to short during an upward pressure trend. You know, don't do that. All right, I'm going to go and call this quits, y'all. I'm going to go and call this quits. I want to keep this one a little shorter if I can. If you don't mind, click like. Certainly would appreciate it. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the bell icon to be notified as well if you like. That's totally up to you. Yeah, I'm going to go and call this quits. And as always, you know the drill. Let's stay awesome.